Yippee-ki-yay movie lovers, it's Jan here. After the release of the spectacular Avengers Infinity War trailer, we've finally got a better look at what the Avengers will be facing up to when Thanos and his Black Order invade the Earth. And now some amazing descriptions from Infinity War LEGO sets have leaked that may reveal what we can expect from 6 key action scenes in the movie. My superhero giveaway is also running on this video for all my subscribers, and I'll have full details on that later in the video. And just before I go any further, obviously I'm talking potential spoilers and speculation for the upcoming Avengers Infinity War movie, plus previous Marvel films. So if you prefer, you can tap in the top right to watch my breakdown of the official trailer instead. So let's get into the details of these 6 key scenes which come from the release of LEGO set descriptions published on a toy site called Exoforce. I'm going to start with a particularly interesting set called The Search for Thor's Weapon, which includes minifigures for Thor, Rocket Raccoon and Groot, and which also mentions an unknown Infinity Stone. The set describes a quest where Thor goes off with Rocket and Groot in search of a new weapon, now that he no longer has Mjolnir. Curiously, this description fits in with a piece of official concept art that Marvel released in a very early Infinity War teaser video of Thor wielding what looks like an axe and Rocket firing alongside him. The LEGO set description also states that Thor travels to a red planet called Nidavellir, one of the 9 realms. This planet, which is inhabited by dwarves, is actually where Mjolnir was originally forged, in the words of Odin, in the heart of a dying star. The leaked description mentions that Thor uses space forges, which I think explains this mysterious shot of Thor in the trailer where he's straining to operate or control some kind of machine. An unspecified Infinity Stone is also mentioned in the description, as well as using energy to create a new axe. The axe referred to here is most likely Jarnbjorn, a weapon forged by dwarves and used by Thor before Mjolnir. The axe is incredibly sharp, with the power to slice through almost anything, and it's also virtually indestructible. Based on the description, it also sounds like an Infinity Stone might be involved in the creation of Thor's new weapon, and I think this could be the Reality Stone which we last saw given to the Collector at the end of Thor: The Dark World. We know from the Infinity War trailer that Thanos already has the Power Stone and the Space Stone, that his Black Order is extracting the Mind Stone from Vision, and that Doctor Strange has the Time Stone. And at the moment, I feel that the Soul Stone is probably going to be in Wakanda. That leaves the Reality Stone, which was actually mentioned in some recently leaked Infinity War footage where Thanos interrogates the Collector about an Infinity Stone, which Taneleer Tuvan claims he sold to someone. If what the Collector says is true, then I wonder whether the person he sold it to might be Peter Dinklage's character, who then takes it to the dwarven home Nidavellir. The next set is based back on Earth, with minifigures of Bruce Banner, Falcon and Proxima Midnight, plus the Soul Stone. It describes a scene where Proxima Midnight has captured a tower and starts firing on a Hulkbuster Bruce Banner. This seems to confirm my theory from my trailer breakdown video, that it's not actually Tony Stark we see in the Hulkbuster armour in the Infinity War trailer. A 6-limbed enemy is also mentioned in the description, which means that the 4-armed, 2-legged Outriders that the Black Order commands will also be involved in this scene. Finally, the set description orders Falcon to dive down and capture the Soul Stone, which seems to confirm the final stone is being kept in Wakanda, given that's where the trailer shows the Hulkbuster. The epic battle in Wakanda, which we saw teased in the trailer, also features in another set that includes Captain America, Black Widow and an army of Outriders, as well as a Space Stone. The set description talks about Captain America and Black Widow helping in the defense of Wakanda against the invading Outriders. Interestingly, it mentions that Cap uses his shield in the battle, which confirms we will be seeing Cap back with some kind of shield, as we also heard Black Panther say in the trailer. We know that Thanos will be after the Time Stone, which at the end of Doctor Strange was being stored in Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum. This LEGO set description suggests that we'll see Spider-Man and Iron Man join with Doctor Strange to fend off 2 of Thanos' Black Order, Cull Obsidian and Ebony Maw, during their attack on the New York Sanctum. The 5th set reveals a potentially intriguing moment involving Black Order member Corvus Glaive, Vision, Black Panther and Shuri. It describes a scene where Corvus Glaive is launching an attack, and Black Panther then enters the battle while Shuri attempts to remove the Mind Stone from Vision. Now this seems somewhat at odds with the scene of Corvus Glaive attacking Vision's Mind Stone with the tip of his blade in the trailer, so this could be a moment before then where Shuri is trying to remove the Infinity Stone before Corvus Glaive gets hold of it. Alternatively, it might be that Shuri is trying to remove it because Vision has fallen under the control of the Black Order when Corvus Glaive touched his Mind Stone in this moment in the trailer. And the final LEGO set describes what it calls Thanos the Last Battle, and has Iron Man, Star-Lord and Gamora going up against the Mad Titan. The The scene appears to take place in space with Thanos using a huge sword to defend himself. The sword Thanos uses sounds like it might be a little nod to the Infinity Sword which appeared on the animated Superhero Squad show, or possibly Surtur's Twilight Sword which we already saw in Thor Ragnarok. Okay, so those are the 6 leaked LEGO set and scene descriptions, but before we assume that these are 100% guaranteed to happen in the movie, we need to bear in mind that these are toy sets which may be playing fast and loose with aspects of the story in the film. Toy sets have sometimes switched characters around. For example, for Avengers Age of Ultron, a toy was released of Captain America on the motorbike that gets launched from the Avengers Quinjet, whereas in the movie it was Black Widow who was on that motorbike. Even if they aren't all accurate though, some of these LEGO set descriptions do seem to match up with the snippets we've seen in the first Infinity War trailer, and give us a bit of a better understanding of what might be going on. So what do you think about these potential action scenes for Avengers Infinity War? And what are you most looking forward to seeing in the movie? Let me know your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Also be sure to subscribe and comment to enter my Avengers Infinity War giveaway for a chance to win a very cool Marvel Funko Pop. And if you liked this, do hit that thumbs up button and tap the screen for more of my Marvel theories and Infinity War videos. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Yippee-ki-yay, movie lovers!